Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Athletics. And on the mound today, Luis Morales. What's the word on him? All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's George Springer to start it off. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom under it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed. Ripped to short. Throws to first. That ends the frame. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer. What do you have on him? Nick Kurtz digs in now.
Number 60, Nick
Kurtz, a tall first baseman, hitting leadoff in today's game. And his on-base percentage so far this season, right around 380. Fastball for a strike. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Going to count 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one
ball.
missed.
Down.
Inside, almost got him. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Barger takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. That one outside. Ball 1. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Fastball is outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that's too high. Ball 4.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Man at first with 1 gone. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Now a rip into left center. Makes the grab. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker.
The designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Ball 1. Ball that's outside.
Langoliers off of first with 2 away. And that's in there at the knees. Now a quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The A's strand 1, scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that one almost hit him. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Nope, that's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. That one fouled off. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Here's a high chopper. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Stays alive. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
And that one fouled off. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Digging in, Lawrence Butler. On the ground, could be 2. To Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
That's out.
The 1-0.
Aye!
Sliced hard but foul. And he dodges that fastball. Payoff pitch. And a 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting eighth, the second baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. In the air, right side. Butler on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
batting ninth, the shortstop, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Yeah!
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the
That
left,
ball's
and
back.
it goes just foul. Top of the third, no score. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking. 9 straight retired here to start the game. As we go to the last of the third. Down the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next to hit, Denzel Clark. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground to third. Whips it across. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, Nick.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
Man at second. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He reached out a walk his first time.
Langoliers.
Nope.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving under this one. And that is that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, George Springer.
Aye.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That's towards center. Clark under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison.
Stepping in, Addison Barger. Grounded out his first time up. Barger, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The Jays hitless so far in the game. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time up. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that's the 3rd out. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Max Scherzer back to work.
Hey!
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Out towards right center field. Barger on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jeff McNeil stands in. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. In the air out towards right center. Barger on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That one missed. Just missing there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Kirk in the box now. No balls and a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Up the middle. Wilson to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
For the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now, Jesus Sanchez grounded out to short in his first trip. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And ball 1. That's out to center field. Clark on the move. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 7.
So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Clement in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Okamoto, the runner at first with 2 gone. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Popped in the air, left side. Muncy settles underneath it. And that is that. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen. So I'm going out of
bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Max Scherzer goes to work.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Out to short. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 4,
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the A's.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. Doubled his first time up. To third, Okamoto feeds to second, out there, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shaping amazing.
So up next,
Leading off
Andres
with Toronto,
Jimenez.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Ball inside.
Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Brady Basso, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Alvarado warming up as well. The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. One down.
The bat, number 4. Designated hitter, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison.
2 down, base is empty. Addison Barger, the next to hit.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Muncy slings it across, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Denzel Clark. Lifted in the air, right center field. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Here goes the runner. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 1-1. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, Shea.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off down the right side. Clark, the runner at second with 1 away. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And it's second. This one in the air right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The route from second is the tying run. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball, that's too high.
Runner at second here, one gone. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Right through there for a strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brent Rooker now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's to third. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher up and throwing. Rogers getting cranked up as well. Way inside. And they'll do it again. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. The 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Two now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 2 and the Blue Jays 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Outside low, 1-2 to count. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit. Alejandro Kirk has grounded out a couple of times.
Late game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
So the tying run at second comes up empty. That's strike two. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. That's outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball one.
Ball, that's out.
Man on second, two down. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Back to the mound. He's got it. And the inning is over. One left for Toronto. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball one.
And that is ball one. Nance, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. And that one clips the corner. The next pitch misses. Ball three. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the A's, the right fielder, number 4,
Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
That's the ball.
A's leading by a run. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under this one. Brings it in.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, number 3, Max.
One out man at first. Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Golden opportunity right here. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add on. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Braden Fisher.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Ball one.
Front with the swing, and that is strike one. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Soderstrom stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. Slings to first, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. The A's get one on this homer as the A's are on top. We go to the eighth, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. In the air out to center. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So up next, Ernie Clement. And there's a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Line drive, could be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Headed for the plate. The relay, tag, too late, he scores. It's 6-2.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the eighth.
Number 4. Designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. Into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. The run comes in from second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back. Justin Sterner gets the ball now.
Justin Sterner.
One out, runner at second. Addison Barger will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. And that misses. Ball 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Ball to strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Muncy. There's one.
He's out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
No, he's safe.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope, that's the ball.
Next
That's
pitch
ball 2.
misses, and that's ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Tying run at the plate.
Hey!
Swings and misses. 2-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The tying run at the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That's out number 3. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And a swing and a miss. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's too low. 2-2. On the ground to the left. Grabs it barehanded. Throw to first.
No, he
Not
did.
in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil up next for the A's. That's in there. 0-1. Quick toss to first.
Safe.
Rooker dives back in safely. And the 0-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quickly to second for 1. And 2. What a
The batter,
play.
number 5.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Braden Fisher won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Louis Varland comes on
Number
now.
77.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Varland.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That one in triple digits. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And down on strikes. And the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They still lead it, though, 6-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Athletics,
and here comes the
number
closer,
36,
Hogan Harris.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swings through that.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next to the Blue Jays,
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and on to run for the Blue Jays, Miles Straw, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. And a curve is down and in. The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. 2-2. The A's trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that one got a piece of him.
Thank you, man.
the batter number 22, second baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. So they're all loaded up. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. Corner infielders up on the grass here, just in case they try a squeeze play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Hogan Harris gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Brady
Athletics,
Basso will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. And the batter is George Springer.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's outside. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Sets him down looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hard liner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So 2 calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And the 1-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
On the ground. The flip, 1 at second, and they'll just get the 1.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Ball.
That's ball 2.
Barger on third. Varsho at first. 2 out of the inning. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Right through there for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. So an incredible rally here at the top of the ninth has completely flipped the script of this game. Jays 9 and the Athletics 6.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Max Muncy now at the plate.
Third baseman, number 3, Max Muncy.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 1, Denzel.
And now the center fielder, Denzel Clark. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Out towards right center field. Varsho after it. Won't get to this one in the alley. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Back to the top of the order now. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one is absolutely belted, and foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
One now. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. Slider squirts away. To second. Tag save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
The Athletics with the tying run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler.
So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Tyler Soderstrom. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
from a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. The A's down to their final strike. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, out towards left center, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Listen, when you're down by 5, you know you have an opportunity to get back in the ball game, but you're also going to have to keep that other team from increasing that lead to perhaps 10. They did just that. Both sides of the ball, excellent job to get the win in this one.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Lay outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Be step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water. Your daughter might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason, be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss I switch on day. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate and you still gon' hate. Say fake teammate.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page. We'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few